Back. In this tips and tricks video, we'll be looking into the very beautiful and very useful package which will be used like in various apps. It will be used like in all the apps we'll make in the future, apps, website and everything. Basically it's loading animation. So it gives us like access to some of the coolest animation for loading to help us to like make awesome designs, right? So let me increase my volume just a second. I think if it's good, right, just give me a second. Yeah, we'll be looking into the VS Code and we'll be like I think it sounds good right now. Yeah, so we will be implementing the loading free animation in this video in just 5 minutes, and it will be very easy, very fun. You'll be able to see lots of animation types of animations and other stuff. So let's move forward, right? Okay, so why we need that? So let's make one loading animation screen. Like basically when we use loading, we will be using loading in like many places. Like if you have some API call or something action on some button and the action requires some time, that's as you are logging into the home page and you are authenticating your user, at the time you need loading to tell the user that something is happening in the background. If you don't use loading animations or loading, the user will be like app is very buggy, it's not working anything, what's happening. They don't know what's happening, right? So adding loading animations, adding loading makes it very flowy and makes the user stay in the app like for a few more seconds to like wait for the response. Basically that's the goal. So we create a loading screen. Basically we will create loading widgets, dialogues, and there's so many ways how can we use the loading. I'll be telling you this all that in this video, so stick with it. Firstly, let's make a simple loading widget, right? Let's create a loading screen first of all. I'll be telling you how to like implement a like loading screen. After that we will be moving forward. Just like yeah. After that we will be moving forward to use the loading screen and real steps, right? Okay, so let's add the home screen to our loading screen. Okay, we have connected that. We have placeholder. Let's add a scaffold into this. Okay, body, and then we have a column into this, children into this. Now you can see we have a white screen, right? That's good. Let's add a color. Colors dot white. Okay, so now let's add something, right? First of all, I'll just remove this everything. Center, child, loading animation, progressive, indicator. We have so like 3 to 4 types, which is like linear progress indicator. So you can just add this and you get the simple Android basic line. And this can be useful in Google. Then we have another loading indication. Wait. Progress. It basically showcases the progress, right? So you can use that progress indicator. Then we have circular progress indicator. So let's add that. You can see we have our defaults by default, but it's not that classy. It not looks clean, right? So that's why we need something like that. In this video I'll be showing you exactly how to use loading animations on buttons, on dialogues and stuff. So let's move forward very quickly to the line animation. First of all, you have to go to this, copy this package name, go to your pubsec YAML, go to your dependency, add into your dependency, and save, right? As soon as you do that, it will take few seconds, and after that you will be done with it. Then you can just go loading animation. You have to wait, like it takes some time, so you can either go here, just copy this, import the package, right? And then we can see like there are so many things, right? So let's start with the very basic one. I will show you each and every one of them, right? Okay, we have to remove the const guy. Okay, so we have so many options, right? So I will be showing you each and every one. Let's first add this one, right? Let's add one and you will be seeing them. Just refresh the page. Colors white is not gonna work, right? App theme or app color. Let's go with that. Zoom. You can see that. Let's do something cool, right? White. Let's see how it looks. Now it looks pretty dope, right? So we added the animation. We have so many options. You can come here. We have wave dots, ink drop, twisted balls with a different color, 3 rotating balls. It's also very good. 4 rotating balls is also very good. I think you have like enormous option. It will be like suited for each and every app your type. For study app, you can use something like that, and each and every have their unique properties. This is also very cool. This is used by many apps. This is classic Google, and this is also a Newton kernel, right? This is also very good. So implementing that, you can just come here. So we can add just beats. You can see we have it beats, right? It's also a cool animation if you want. Bouncy ball, you can add bouncing ball, very classic. Then you can add discrete circles, that's also very classic. Then you have dot triangles. This is very classic, right? We have so many of them. Let's go move forward like 2 3 randoms. Let's go with my favorites, which are this is also one. This. Yeah. After that we have Newton candles, progressive dots, right? Yeah, this is very cool. I usually use this in my apps. It looks good. Look classic, not that big. We have this one. This is also very good. But it's not that classic. It's a little bit cashy. After that we have this. It will be different from others because it requires left dot color. Let's add colors dot, right? Because it requires multiple colors. So colors dot white, and let's add the right dot color. Same color to the app thing. Let's go with that. Look at this now. Easy. It's rotating, but you can't see the other movie, right? So that's a cool animation too. So for that, you can just go by that color. Now you can see this, right? So dark background color. It's also very right. You can see that. This is basically very cool animation too. After that, we can move forward to another thing, which is twisting dots, wave dots, spread dots. So this is also a good one. Yeah, I just rolled in there, right? And the 4 one, yeah, this is also very cool. So right now we are using this. It's a very cool animation for our meal planning app, and this looks good. So now, like we are on this way of like we have to add certain kinds of animation on the clicks, on the buttons. So let's do something like that. So basically, what you have to do, remove this scaffold firstly. How you can utilize loading animation, I'm not going to tell you that. So in that space, just remove this guy and remove this guy. Animation, right? You can see we have only the documentation. Discuss the size to 400, right? So you have that too. Yeah. Okay. So now this is our loading. So let's change the name to loading animation, right? Let's go. We added that, and now let's go to the real life example and add them. So as you know, in the last video I have used something like this. We have something like we have something very cool, which is like this. Let's add this in our last project we have done, right? So as you might know, we have something what we call this loading animation. So now you can see where the uses of this exist, right? So let's make it, refresh it. Okay, now I'm going to the home page. Yeah, it's giving a test because I'm like not connected to the internet for the device. This device is not working right now. So let's ignore that part. We will be focusing on another part. Yeah. So as you can see, now I go to the loading, circular progress. Okay, so we have loading animation widgets, count widgets, animation widget, right? So this is our object. Okay, let's add, yeah, loading animation, auto, eager, lazy. You can also set that too. So what we are looking is not here. Let's check again, but go back to our main screen. which is our tester. Let's add something in this, right? So you can utilize your results. If I want to add the loading animation in this button, so every time I tap this button, let's firstly create a variable. This is like is loading, right? Boolean is loading is equals to false. So firstly it should be false. Then you will just add it is loading is equals to true. So you make the loading true, and after, let's say we have some delay, so let's add some delay. Duration seconds, let's add 3 seconds right now. Okay, after the delay we will just make the is loading false. So what basically this delay indicates is it indicates the like API calls or the response delays and everything. So now you can see we have done that. So it's not going to work right now. For that we will just going for, as we are using the custom buttons, we have to do on that. Let's remove the custom button, make it as something we can directly manipulate. Okay, I'm removing the custom button, you can see that, right? I'm just adding this right here, copy the on tab, paste it over here. Okay, then on the color part we're just going for the button color. On the text part, start loading, and the text color part, color on white, right? So let's remove this guy. Okay, I can see we have something like that, and now still you don't see that because we didn't implement anything. Let's add animation over here. So is loading, you use the tertiary operator that is string is true. We will add our loading animation, right? Otherwise it will bring this thing, right? Okay, now the one major thing, which is set state and set state. Okay, still not working. Let me check. It's loading, cuts true. Set state, it increments. Yeah, let's remove this guy. Start loading. Okay, we're not doing that. It's true, and so basically that will add the delay in that. Okay, so you can check the something is wrong, I think, right? Move forward, right? Basically you can achieve it right now using that. It contains the center and the alignment. Debugger once, right? What it says. Okay, the it's overing is false. I did it true. Oh, so sorry, bro. I add the delay, but I didn't add in this. So basically, what happening is it's directly adding the delay. So let's add into this. I'm so sorry for that. Remove the debugger, it will work like charm this time. Okay, let's add the start loading. You can see the loading path. Let's decrease the size to 24, and as you can see we have our perfect delay, right? Yeah, as soon as I click it works. Okay, thank you, bye.